What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another trailer reaction. This time, the trailer reaction for Whitney Houston's biopic, I Wanna Dance with Somebody. Now, I'm very, very excited. This did drop yesterday, but it still is trending. It's hot. It is hot on the YouTube circuit, and I've been hearing so many things about this movie. A lot of people tell me to check this one out. Am I gonna react to it? Of course I'm gonna react to it. I just got to it a little later than usual, guys, but I grew up on Whitney Houston. R&B music is a huge part of my life growing up. I mean, we had all kinds of music going throughout the house. My dad was more on the classic rock side. My mom was more on the Motown oldie side. And I'm so thankful, so blessed that I was able to enjoy all kinds of music at a young age. And even later in life, I appreciate all styles of music. So that aside, guys, back to the biopic. So it's been a month of biopics so far, guys. Just about a week or so ago, we got our Weird Al Yankovic biopic. Now we're coming with some Whitney Houston fire, hopefully fire. I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion too. Now, I absolutely know nothing about this actress that is playing Whitney Houston. Once again, I'm just excited that it's here. I'm here for it. Whitney Houston was one of those people that I always wanted to see more of, as far as like what could have been, you know, the tragedy of substance abuse. You know, hopefully they get dark and deep with it, as far as how far and personal are they gonna dig into her life, because we do know that she died of a drug overdose. So we're gonna just get into it, guys. Enough talking, let's get to watching. But before we do, if you guys want to show love and support the channel, make sure to hit that big thumbs up and consider subscribing today, where I do more trailer reactions like this, classic trailer reactions, movie reactions, live streams, and so much more here on the channel. All right, guys, let's get into my first look and my thoughts afterwards for I Wanna Dance with Somebody.
Special guest in the audience tonight, legendary record executive, Mr. Clive Davis.
My voice is gone.
What?
You start the show tonight. No talking back. I'm your mother.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Boy, I know he's the one I dream of.
What's your name again?
Whitney Elizabeth Houston.
So her mom gave her that shot. From the writer of Bohemian Rhapsody?
Well, I know if he really loves me.
My dream, sing what I want to sing, be how I want to be.
I say a prayer with every heartbeat.
Reach as big an audience as I can.
Oh, she was beloved.
Common criticism of you, your music isn't black enough.
Look, I don't know how to sing black, and I don't know how to sing white either. I know how to sing.
Hold on, is that from a real interview? They told her that her music wasn't black enough? That's ridiculous. I mean, that's a stupid... You know what, guys? I'm torn when it comes to questions like that. It really feels archaic when people ask questions like that. Let them do them. Let them make the music that they want to make. Whoever loves it is going to love it. Music transcends race, age, everything. It really does, guys. It really does. That kind of set me for a pause, man. Did that really happen?
I might have just heard the greatest voice of her generation.
Super Bowl? Ooh, she sounds fantastic.
Maybe.
Maybe. It's got to have a hook.
A hook?
Yeah.
I'll give it a hook.
Wow. Thank God this is coming to theaters, man. This is something that you really want to hear and see in theaters. Wow. So exclusively in theaters, December 21st. All right. All right, Flix Talkers, and that was my first look at the Whitney Houston biopic, I Wanna Dance with Somebody. I thought this was actually coming to streamer, but this is going to be coming into theaters exclusively. It says, now, on a side note, Cinemark just announced that they are filing for bankruptcy, meaning that they are closing down theaters. There is no longer going to be a chunk of theaters that you guys can enjoy. Is this a sign of the times? On a side note, yes, I think it is. So is that going to affect this movie? Absolutely. So that's what I kind of want to dive deep into, maybe as this year wraps up and we get closer to this movie. Is this going to affect this movie and movies around that time? December is a huge movie going experience time. So that's just something that stuck into my mind when I saw exclusively in movie theaters. All right, so what did I think of this trailer, guys? I think it sounds fantastic. Our leading Whitney Houston sounds fantastic. I gotta look up who this is really quick before I get into it. All right, so Naomi Ackie as Whitney Houston, Stanley Tucci as Clive Davis. That's who I saw, and I kind of recognized him a little bit. Looked like they kind of aged him a bit, but it's great to see stellar cast always. So don't really know her from a can of paint, if I'm being completely honest, but she sounds great. If that's her, she sounds great. She sounds fantastic. She's gonna have to nail a lot of hits. Like, I will say that Whitney had a lot of hits. And going back to that one scene where they said, you know what, a lot of people were saying you don't sound black enough. What is black? Who determines black? Who determines what anything is supposed to sound like? Once again, music is a feeling, man. It should transcend race and everything else. And I think it does with the true audience of people that are there to enjoy the music. I think it really transcends it. And they don't worry about shit like that, like in the tabloids. So that's an interesting clip right there. I kind of want to look it up to see if there's any real life interviews or parallels to these scenes or some comparison scenes where they kind of lifted it from true nature stuff that was going on in Whitney Houston's life. Now, jumping to what I said at the beginning of this video, I mean, we know she had an overdose. She dipped her toe. She pretty much dove in the deep end of drugs. And though it did show her performing in church alongside of her mother, it doesn't look like they're showing too much of the extensive partying or any Bobby Brown stuff, or I might have missed it. But along with being a rock star, you should be showing that rock star life. I could be wrong. I believe it said from the writers of Bohemian Rhapsody, and they dove into some deep stuff in that movie. Once again, I would love for them to kind of tap into some dark stuff here so we can get some more emotion going on. The music is great. I love to see the rise to stardom, right? But let's get a little deeper. Anyways, that's what I personally want to see. Other than that, it looks great. You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you guys did appreciate mine, let me know by hitting that big thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel today, where we do more reactions like this, movie reactions, live streams, and so much more here on the channel. And before you guys leave, let me know your favorite Whitney Houston song down in the comments below. All right, till next one, I'm gone. Peace.